wonderful? Hi, I'm Ellen Britton, and today's video is going to be about the basics of the major scale and what that looks like on the guitar. We have a chance to really see clearly how the notes of the major scale are spaced out if we play them all on one string. And it's almost like a number line. If math makes you nervous, I'm sorry for saying that, but it's true. I love math, and math is a big part of music and helps us understand what it is that our ear really likes. That's important. And at least as important as that is knowing what not to play. So in other words, what our ear does not like. So what if I said to you, understanding how the notes are spaced out will help you understand how to play the ones that your ear wants to hear. So I'm going to play this again, and I want you to notice that this is our friend the do, re, mi scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now let's do it again, and I'm going to use numbers instead of do, re, mi syllables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and by the way, we're allowed to go backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because music doesn't just always go in one direction, it goes wherever it wants to go. So let's take a look at how those notes are spaced out. You'll notice that I haven't said anything about what these notes are called in letters. So I'm not really focusing today on the letter names of the notes I'm playing. I'm not even going to worry about which scale it is that we're playing, because I want to focus on the pattern of how the notes are spaced out. You know why? Because that's going to work for every single major scale, no matter where you start. So that is really kind of the superpower, is to understand what we call the intervals. An interval is the space between two notes. So let's take a look at that. In this case, in our scale, we're going to find that every note is either a whole step or a half step from the one before it or the one above it. And by the way, on guitar, every fret is a half step. So we're going to pay attention to that. That'll help us understand what we're doing. So right here, that's 1. I'm just playing my 6th string open. And then I'm going to put my finger on the 2nd fret. That means that I've raised the sound by 2 half steps, because each fret is a half step. So by 2 half steps, or of course, a whole step. So from 1 to 2 is a whole step. 2 to 3 is a whole step. 3 to 4 is a half step. Please notice that, because it's always true and it's always going to sound good. So 3 to 4 is a half step. 4 to 5 is a whole step. 5 to 6 is a whole step. 6 to 7 is a whole step. And then 7 to 8 is a half step. So did you notice that we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 7 different notes, and by the way, the 8th one is the same note an octave up. Did you notice that most of these notes are a whole step apart, but in 2 places we only move a half step? So let's go back and remember where those 2 special places are. 1, whole step to 2, whole step to 3, half step to 4. From 3 to 4 is only a half step. Always and forever. I will come to your house and do your laundry if you can prove an exception in a major scale, because there just isn't one. 1, whole step to 2, whole step to 3, half step from 3 to 4, whole step to 5, whole step to 6, whole step to 7, and half step to 8. Look at you, you're playing a scale now. Will this work on every other string? Heck yeah, it will. It will even work if you put your finger in some random place on some random string, I don't even care what the note is, and follow that pattern. Here's 1, whole step to 2, whole step to 3, half step to 4, whole step to 5, whole step to 6, whole step to 7, half step to 8. Bingo, you're there. If this is fun, and I hope it is, I suspect it is for you, if you think this sounds good, and you know it does, I invite you to look at some of my other videos, particularly ones that are available to subscribers of our Guitar Clubhouse. There's so much fun and also good guitar learning in the Guitar Clubhouse, so come on in, we'd love to have you. Hi, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. Glad you're here. Hope you come back. I want to invite you to check out my Guitar Clubhouse. It's our subscription that's got a ton of great stuff in it. It's got charts and Zoom classes and all kinds of cool stuff in it. I just think it's a wonderful, wonderful value. So I hope you'll check out my Guitar Clubhouse. We welcome people of all levels. Anybody, if you like to play guitar, you are welcome in our Guitar Clubhouse where we have tons of guitar fun. So I hope to see you there.